Here are today's top news stories and why they matter. Pressure is mounting on Tanzanian authorities to investigate claims of torture and sexual abuse by Kenyan activist Boniface Mwangi and Uganda's Agatha Atuhaire. The duo said they were abducted, tortured, and sexually assaulted by Tanzanian security officials. He had traveled to support opposition leader Tundu Lissu during his treason trial in Singadi last month. Here's DW's Naomi Jaseda with more on this story.
Authorities here in Tanzania have said that if activists Boniface Mwangi and Agatha Atuhaire were tortured, they should officially report it. Dar es Salaam Special Zone Police Commander Jumanne Muliro described their claims as activist-driven and personal opinions. However, rights groups stress that these allegations are serious and have called for an independent investigation. They warn this case raises significant concerns about human rights in Tanzania ahead of upcoming general elections. I spoke to some Tanzanians and this is what they had to say.
It is paramount and in my view, the government must investigate. It should be a must. Investigate the claims from the activists on how they were treated when in the country.
Individuals like Agatha and Boniface coming out in public and speak about the violations they encountered should be taken very serious by the government. I believe that any government that respects human rights do not ignore pain, but instead it investigates and ensures accountability.
A United Nations convoy delivering aid to the city of El Fasher in Sudan's Western Darfur region has come under attack, with initial reports indicating multiple casualties. The assault comes as the UN confirms that more than 4 million people have fled Sudan's brutal war. Why does this story matter? Since April 2023, Africa's largest country has been torn apart by violent power struggle between the National Army and the Paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, RSF. The attack, which occurred in North Darfur, where over 1 million people faced imminent famine. The convoy, carrying aid from the UN Children's Agency and the World Food Programme, was waiting for clearance in Al-Khoma when it was targeted. The UN warns that continued fighting could destabilize the region and beyond, making this crisis one of the most urgent humanitarian emergencies in the world. And finally, the United Kingdom is stepping up its support for Ukraine by delivering hundreds of thousands of more drones this year. The UK pledged to supply Ukraine with 100,000 drones by the end of the financial year in April 2026. The drone package, valued at $473 million, is part of a broader military support initiative for Ukraine. In addition to the drone deliveries, Britain said it will spend a further £247 million this year training Ukrainian troops. The latest support from the UK comes at a time when a second round of direct peace talks between Russia and Ukraine ended without a major breakthrough. And that's all we've had time for today. Are you interested in constructive analysis of news happenings? Just hit the subscribe button, like and comment on the stories we highlight. And I'm Chinaza Samuel.